So, Mr. Gavrilidis, you were born in,
Grand Rapids, Michigan.
yes, and then, if I recall correctly, your family took you back to Greece, and then you came back. And what was your father doing?
My father was always, really always in the, re, 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 my father was in the,
Haberdashery.
he was in the fixing. My father was in taking care of your hats, your shoes,
Ah, yes,
all the things, because that was the major part between hats.
yes,
People need to wear hats,
yes.
had to wear shoes.
Shoes, yes.
He came back because the value of being able to establish a new they established a new business.
Business.
He didn't make it.
The family is from what part of Greece?
My father came out of Kitira.
The Kythera, the island?
No, out of the
Urdu, Trapizon.
Urdu.
Pondos.
Yeah, Pontus.
Oh,
Asia
yes,
Minor.
yes, yes. Yes, Idis, yes, Gavrilidis. Okay. And your mother also?
My mother's Kerasunda.
Kerasunda, yes. Excellent. So, okay, when they came back to live, where did they move to?
When they came back to Greece,
No, here.
to America.
Yes.
We came back in the island, and we came back and we were in,
He came back through New York
yeah, I'm
and
trying to
went to,
remember
back to
the,
Grand Rapids.
Back to Grand Rapids. Okay.
Yeah. We came back and we went back to Grand Rapids.
Grand Rapids.
Started
And then,
to go back, and they forced me to go into Central High
School.
School,
in
Central
yes, in Grand Rapids.
in Grand Rapids.
And then, from after you graduated from high school, what did you do?
From that, I went to Michigan. We went to
Michigan or Michigan State?
Michigan State. Came
Yes.
a year later, but it came on a forced
Yes.
desire, and eventually they figured that I was going to be 17 years old.
Yes.
They in the Central Grand Rapids. The beauty of thing was that Grand Rapids was a good. These were all very
A very good city to grow in.
very
Yeah,
good, very
yeah.
good.
And then, what did you study? I remember now something about food, right? Wasn't it?
Didn't study students at the time as much as trying to be connected
Ah.
to very few Greeks,
Oh.
very few, and
Okay.
But Daddy, can you focus on how you got to Boston? You went to you ended up being in the Navy, stationed off the Boston coast, and you ended up getting involved with the cathedral in Boston.
Ah.
You met your wife. That's how you ended up staying here, and that is how you ended up being
I get it.
in St. Demetrius, because you and Mom were living in Waltham, and then you were living in Needham, and then you got involved with the church. So I think that's
Okay,
what
that's what I'm
Manny
getting
is trying
to.
to get to.
So,
So if you could just
all
direct
right.
that a little bit.
Yes, I do. Now, do you remember you used to keep company with Archbishop Yakovos?
very much.
Okay. So, what was he telling you about this new church?
I was the opposite. I knew more English, Greek at that time.
Yes.
Glue. But the younger people didn't know enough of the Greek.
Of the Greek, yes.
So I found it difficult in the first years.
I
There weren't
see.
that many people
Right.
who knew Greek.
Yes.
Not really.
Yes.
And so this was he was aspirin.
Aspirational.
Yeah, and the fact was, that was, I don't think that there was a very, very great understanding of what these young people of 14 to 20,
Oh, yes,
But-
yes.
that's more, it wasn't really appreciated. Who was the group? There was a group. There was probably in the St. Demetrius group,
Yes.
there probably were 10, 15 who were between the age between 16, 17,
Yes.
and unless the Yayadas and the Papudas were more involved, because they knew they were losing it.
So how important was the language for the new church? The English language, I should say.
This is a very interesting. It's not that they didn't give anything, but they let aside the Greek laid out in the Greek linked together
Yes.
with the church, but the people who, my generation people, were involved. Don't give out the Greek, but make sure you don't let the Greek take over.
Yaakov was a very close, very, very close. And he was depending on the new generation.
Excellent. Yes.
Something like 20, 30 years difference.
Yes.
Yeah, easy, between 20, 30 years.
Yes.
We were becoming very interesting. We were trying to develop an American Greek spirit.